Well, hi guys. I just wanted to check in with you today and talk a little bit about what I have for recommendations on Work and Magic today. It's Monday, the 21st of June, and so the moon's going to govern on Monday. So we're looking at feminine magics, healing, intuition, something to do with cycles or reincarnation or astral travel. It's a good time for inner working. And the thing about today, too, is Jupiter's gone retrograde. And so you're going to do a lot of inner kinds of, stuff right now. You're going to be working on that for some time. I think it's right now Jupiter's in Pisces. And so I don't think it moves into Aquarius until the end of July, somewhere in there. So we've got a lot of time here to do some inner reflection. Um, and Monday is a good time to do that. I think that magic's involving meditation. Going in and doing influence work that way from an aligned state or from. I did a book called Magic and the Aligned Witch, and it kind of talks about that. About how you align in source presence and work your magic and your influence from that state. It sort of keeps the ego out of it. And so if you want to look for that, that's there on the side panel of my website at Stepping Aside. You can click on that. It's available over on Amazon. It's called Magic and the Aligned Witch. So it's just working magic from a different perspective, less reactionary maybe. I don't know. I don't know how you want to see it, but that's how I kind of see it. But anyway, what I wanted to do today, I wanted to talk a little bit about. Let me just do this real quick here. Mercury goes retrograde, or comes out of retrograde tomorrow, and so it stations direct tomorrow. But we're still going to have a little bit of time there where Mercury's still affecting our interactions with others. Let's see. Neptune's going to go retrograde in 4 more days, Chiron in 24 days, Pallas 22 days, and again, Mercury goes direct tomorrow on the 22nd. Polarities are in relative balance today. Feminine polarity is a little bit stronger, but only off by 1 point. So it's basically in balance. We've got Fehu, Rado, and Birkenau comprising the rune divination. And what I did here for the magic today is I took Birkenau from this. Now, Birkenau is kind of the Earth Mother rune. And so it's about healing and new beginnings and bringing things to fruition. So it could mean a pregnancy, it could mean a birth of a child, it could mean bringing a project to fruition. It could mean all kinds of things. But that process of beginning and ending something, it can mean really anything. But I wanted to talk about doing some candle magic today and taking a white candle and using it as a meditative focus, basically. And what I want you to do is I want you to carve Birkenau, the rune Birkenau, into the candle. And then gaze into the candle. And what I've done here is, you light the candle, then gaze into the flame. And I want you to observe the flame effect and direction. So some of this is going to be just a practice session if you've never done that before. A strong flame indicates a powerful energy at work. A weak flame indicates lost focus or maybe opposition from others. Let's see. What else do I have? If you have trouble lighting the candle or it won't light at all, then there could be an intrusion happening, an energetic intrusion. Whereas an erratic flame might indicate an unstable influence. So pay attention to the flame when you're working candle magic this way, when you're using it as a focus to then go into the flame basically and do your exploration, your inner exploration from there. If you want to think of it in terms of astral projection, you can do that as well. It's just you're observing that flame to see what's happening. Because right now we have a neutral effect for magic, a favorability is neutral. So basically you want to see if there's any other influences coming in when you're working with flames like that, when you're working with candle flame. Now, if the direction is moving northward, if the flame is moving on its own northward, it may indicate some physical manifestation is happening. East, an intellectual manifestation. South, will or passion is manifesting. And west, something emotional may be manifesting. So it can kind of give you an indication of what else might be going on. Let's see, add some moonstone or selenite on the altar and burn myrrh in the cauldron, or as a little incense cone or stick or whatever. You can buy that just as is. You don't have to buy the resin and then, put it on the altar that way, or put it in the cauldron that way. I just bought some more stuff because I needed some more dragon's blood. Let's see if I can, if I have any myrrh in here. There's benzoin. Oh, here's some gold copal. I bought just an assortment, which I do sometimes, instead of, because I really didn't need anything incense-wise, but they had it was on sale, so I got it. That's white. Oh, here's the myrrh. Yeah, here's the myrrh. Ooh, and they gave me some extra little baggies. But this is myrrh. So, if you want to just take the little resin out, you can drop it on a piece of ritual charcoal. We talked about that the other day. You can buy that stuff through Amazon too. Or any ritual, church supply place will have the little round charcoal discs. You don't use charcoal briquettes, you use these little ritual charcoals. And you just light them, and then you start dropping your herb or your resin or what have you on it, and there's your incense. So anyway, that's all that is. But I think that the idea for today is we can manifest healing and new beginnings, and we can use candle flame to see what other influences are happening, how we might, in other words, we might be able to utilize those influences and apply it to the working itself. So but again, Mondays are just great for meditation, meditative work, influence magic. You're basically doing this though from an aligned state. You're going inward, you're in that meditative focus, whether you want to then take and separate out a piece of your consciousness and then and use it to then go like a fetch, to then go out and do what you need to do. Well, that's fine. You can do this any way you want to. I tend to go up above the earth when I do this, and I bring in whoever else wishes to be with me into it, and we basically do something that's earthwise. That's doing something to enhance unity, or to bring people together in single-minded purpose and shared purpose. So you can do that. You can do that if you're a Reiki master. If you know Reiki, you can also use this at that time to then extend Reiki to everyone as well. So there's lots of ways you can do this. I just find Monday with the moon's influence just sort of, to me, it just aligns really well. You've got the full moon coming up on, I think it's Thursday. Isn't Thursday the full moon, the 24th? I think so, 21st, 22nd. Yeah, that's going to be Thursday. And so Maiden will be on Wednesday, Mother will be Thursday, and Crone will be Friday. So you've got opportunities there as well to, on the full moon, to bring whatever intentions you set on the new moon to fruition. So lots of things you can do this week. But I say, for me, I'm just going to start the week out in some kind of meditative focus. And I just love working with candles. I like working with candle flames. I think it's cool. So try it, see what you think, and, leave a comment. Yeah. See what, if you have questions, if you have your own ideas, leave them in the comments. So anyway, thanks a lot. We'll talk soon. Have a good day. Be good to yourself. Be good to one another. And blessed be.